we are good to go. Alright, so you guys, like I said, you went to sleep after you cleared out the Cragmaw cave and the hideout, and you rescued Sildar, and you came in, you went to sleep, and when you guys wake up, you notice that one of your team members is missing. Akos has left in the middle of the night.
Seems to be a running theme down here.
I check my belongings to see if he steals it, if he stole anything.
He did not.
Oh, good.
Could you imagine? I could have.
You could have.
Yeah, it turns out your shield's gone. Oh no.
Most of my money's gone, and then we go downstairs and most of the alcohol's gone. What happened?
Who was the one that pocketed the jade statuette? Do you remember that?
That was me.
Okay, it was him. I was just making sure that wasn't him. But alright, cool. Well, at least he was. What was he? He was the bard. He was like, he was gonna be. It was gonna be helpful, I'll tell you that, but yeah, that's 2 quitters so far. Hopefully we can get some solid people in here. But yeah, if you guys like to head downstairs, we can do that and see what's going on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's head downstairs. We're all conveniently all in separate rooms.
Akos was hanging out with Quentin.
So,
Alright, so what do you guys for here? Alright, you guys head on downstairs, come down the steps, and the store is open to the main area where it looks like the place is pretty empty. You can hear a couple of people talking, but not a lot of people are talking and hanging out. It's still pretty early in the morning, probably about like 8ish, 9ish.
Okay. Let's sit down and have breakfast. Most important meal of the day.
How did you sleep, friends?
Oh, I gotta keep moving your token rest.
I mean, I can move it. It's just it's gonna be slow.
I slept well, but I guess too much, not too well, because Akos is gone.
you did play music a lot.
It's plague. It's I think it's the time. It's a rough time for some people, but also he left for. I mean, I told you my theory and why he's gone, but anyways, not for live streaming. So the guy comes over and he sees you guys sit down. And he says, "Oh, welcome. Good morning. I hope you guys slept well. Can I get you guys a round of breakfast?"
That sounds great.
Is there
What do you have?
We can do we can do a standard plate breakfast. You get your eggs, you got your sausage, you got your bread, or we can whip up something like maybe put it in a bowl, make it a what is it called? A skillet. It's basically still has eggs and sausage. But how would you like it?
I want it in a bowl.
One in a bowl. Well, you know.
The skillet is
That's
my.
it. As long as it's in a bowl.
The skillet is my personal favorite. So.
Can I just get a cup of raw eggs?
Cup of raw eggs? Yeah. That is one way to eat them.
Oh. That's horrific. I've tried that, I can't do it.
Alright, so I'll get a couple skillets and some raw eggs. into the bag.
I'm gonna
He
look
likes
over
him
at
how
them.
he likes him how he likes his goblins raw.
I'm gonna look at it. You guys cook your eggs?
Well, yeah. Like
I
I
think she's
seen a
too nice
guy,
to say anything.
like I saw a guy eat straight up raw eggs, and he was sick for like a couple days. It destroyed him. We were
He
at
was
sea, so that was real bad.
He was weak.
I mean, he was. He died a week later.
Oh, well,
Unrelated to the eggs.
Related.
oh my god.
Unrelated to the eggs.
So he went around the table and he gave everyone their food. Everyone got skillets except for, I believe, is Oscar down here that got the raw eggs.
Let's see.
The raw eggs are just in the same type of cup that you would have gotten your ale in the night before. There's 4 eggs in there. Everyone else, your skillets have, you know, they're you got the scrambled eggs, you got some sausage, and you can see it's like diced potato on the bottom as well. And then when you look over Athelia, I keep wanting to say it the other way, Athelia, you see that he also handed a celery stick to your rabbit who is chewing it.
Oh, celery. Thank you.
So I hope you all enjoy your breakfast and have a good morning. I'll head
You
to-
as well, my friend.
I'll
You
head to
too.
the other table that's got people.
I'll go ahead and down the whole cup.
Ethel's looking at you with like the most she's trying so hard to smile. She's like, oh, enjoy it. She's horrified by you.
It builds up the muscles, nice and strong. Also makes your immune system stronger as well.
Like, oh, that's nice.
As you guys followed him walking over to the table, you see Sildar is sitting with a patron y'all have yet to interact with.
Person we've yet to interact with.
Hey, y'all didn't really act on anyone in Phandelver except for Barthen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no real reason for me to go talk to you guys. We completed the quest. We got done with it, I think. I can't remember what happened last time.
We
Right.
You guys
What
cleared
were we
out.
doing before?
So when you guys first came here to deliver the thing to Barthen, you delivered it and got your payment, and then Barthen asked if you could follow the tracks to see if Rockseeker was taken somewhere nearby and you could bring him back to town because he's important to the thriving, growing aspect of this town as it is. And whenever you went through the cave, you found Sildar, who said that Rockseeker was taken to a different location, but he appreciates the rescue attempt for Rockseeker and rescuing him, and that he'll be fine by tomorrow. Then you guys came back with him, and you went to sleep. You also returned a bunch of goods to... That's right, you did the Lion Shield goods return as well. That was the provisions you found inside the castle. In which I believe she gave all of you 50 gold each for that. So, you should have that as well. And then, as we discussed, Quentin, you still have that jade statuette that you were going to get appraised.
Right. Yeah, and then we talked about the red brands. And that they were just...
mercenaries. Not mercenaries,
Yeah.
bandits.
Yeah, bandits.
I'm the mercenary.
Yeah, they're the bandits that have been saying that they're making people pay for protection. You got that figured out too. Because remember, they left the Barthens whenever you returned to his shop that one time, and they left with a sack of money, and they were laughing and rude.
I'm just gonna ask the party, what do you think we should be doing next? Because to be honest,
think we should go talk to this guy. What do you think?
I say yeah, because I think if we get good with this Rockseeker fella and find him, well, I think that's just a lot of good fortune coming our way.
If it's good money, I'm in. And also killing goblins. This seems to attract the goblins. I like it.
I mean, if Rockseeker was taken by goblins, so we're bound to find more.
Okay, so we're on a goblin hunt. Got it.
Who would have thought?
I'm always on a goblin hunt.
Exactly.
And make Tempest lead my hand.
Which means we're always on a goblin hunt.
Not wrong, I gotta say.
At least you guys accepted it, my friends. I'm glad you guys like killing goblins as much as me.
It's something I've learned.
I'm fine with it. I mean, if anything, he's like enthusiasm's a good thing. He loves what he does.
You know, good point. See, everything is great. That's great. So let's go talk to them and make sure there's goblins. And then we can decide what to do after.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Let us go, my friends. If you are done with your food.
Yeah, well, I'm done. Let's go.
Good enough.
Just dashed over. Just boom.
Hey!
As you approach the table, you see them mid-meal. Both of them had a skillet, and it looks like they're one of them's drinking ale, even this early in the morning with breakfast.
Man of culture, I see.
The one drinking the ale is the one on the left. He'll just look up and he'll say, "Should I?" And then he'll take a swig. Sildar will look up and speak up as you guys all approach the table. "Oh, thank you all for saving me yesterday, and I may not be 100% right now, but I feel 1,000 times better. It's so much nicer outside of that cave. Is there something I could help you all with this early in the morning?"
Well, we figured that it'd be in everyone's best interest if we help the town finding Rockseeker. And from what I've heard, as well, that there's some red brands that are causing you problems.
Oh, well, I'm just now approaching the town myself, but I don't know about the red brands, but I agree that we should find Rockseeker. That is indeed going to be quite the most prosperous attack toward saving this town's, well, prosperity. Unfortunately, it seems there's not much news on where else he could have gone, where else he could have been taken to. The old guy on the left will speak up. "Well, if you want to help with those red brands, they get on my last nerve. They've been going around this town demanding tax for protection, and they just show up at irregular intervals. Impossible for us to make any sort of profits, especially before profits actually flowing."
And what was your name?
The name's Eatermath. I run the orchard over on the side of town. You'll probably see my farm of trees, even off in the
Earmouth.
distance.
God.
So beautiful.
Eatermath.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's just what monsters gonna call him. Earmouth.
Earmouth. Earmouth, God. Dude, I don't know it.
Now you can't say it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I spell his name correctly.
If I look at it and it's so close to ear mouth, then
I'm gonna put his name in the chat so that you guys can see how it's spelled. Just making sure I'm spelling it right myself. Where's his? Come on. There it is. Peter Math. Alright.
eat her mouth.
Wow. He'll look up at you as you mispronounce his name and he'll say, "It's Eater Math. Make sure you get that correct."
Eat math. Got it.
Oh my god.
Wow. I guess the best you can do is all I can ask for. But if you are looking to do some help, you might want to ask around town. People have different information regarding their interactions with that group. But I can tell you that I believe there's more going on than just those bandits being bandits. From what I've observed, they have a leader. I don't know who his name is. They like to take over that sleeping giant tap house. Just 2 or 3 doors over from here. And they have taken over that manor up on top of the hill. It's a destroyed manor, so I'm not really sure why they would want it, but they took it over, and that's where we always see them go whenever the sun falls.
Do you have any ideas how many there are? Like the size of their group?
Well, they seem to all have certain jobs. I see the same 4 as they go around collecting tags, but there's certainly way more than that. Can't imagine it being too big of a group, given that manor is not exactly fit for an army.
I know a way to get the numbers. Any other information from you? You say they like to take over the inn, or what was it, the tavern?
There's a sleeping giant tap house a couple doors over.
Yeah.
They tend to hang out there during the day. But if they're not there, they're going to be at their manor for whatever it is they like to be there for. I'll tell you what, if you guys manage to help us with the red brands, you come back to me. I have some more interesting information that you might like to check out.
Seems like good enough
Sounds
payment.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Silder
know people
visits
talk.
often, right?
Sorry?
You visit often, Silder, right?
Sildar? Oh, you're asking about Sildar?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
been
he
hanging.
visits often.
He visits off. Oh, well, yes. Sildar was. Yeah, I come with Rockseeker. We bring provisions to this town from Neverwinter, and that's part of how this city has been growing as far as, well, before the Wave Echo Cave, and we finally come down with the map for that cave, and now Rockseeker is missing, and we had that ambush, so there are definitely some dire stakes on hand right now. That map is missing, I presume.
Yeah. You have many friends here. I'm guessing they did tell you a bit about the red brands, but you don't know much about them.
I do not know about the red brands. We stay by the night and head back. We have yet to have our own interactions with them.
Right. Guess it happens. You haven't met them much either.
Either Math, who would we go to ask for information? Just ask around, or who would you suggest?
Well, the town isn't exactly thriving yet, so all that's around here is the red brands and the shopkeepers. Those that run the different buildings and their tasks are the only ones you'll find around here. We're not exactly set for tourism, so if you ask around, everyone's going to have different bits of information. As my my experience would tell, people seem to have different things they observe whenever situations are taking place.
Alright, alright.
Why ask around when we can get it straight from one of the sources?
Are you
We
talking
want
about?
to approach those guys.
I wouldn't say approach, but persuade. And I'm gonna crack my knuckles in a fun way.
I don't suggest that. I understand that you probably could hold your own, but as soon as they gang up on you, it's a different fight when there's 12.
That, and they're probably going to take it out on the town. I mean, we could take them, but you know, a
No,
lot of buildings are made out of wood, and fire's not hard to make.
well, I mean, they're not always in groups.
Hey,
None of those two that were by themselves?
Your friend does speak wise words. There is no telling what their purpose is here, and chances are they will take out anything on this town that you do. So whatever you plan to do, you better be successful, or you're gonna get a lot of people hurt.
If they're extorting this,
we just talked about attacking them, so, you know, either way, we're gonna be doing something to them.
Information is just as powerful as your muscle.
it's better to get information first, because if we go in not knowing what we're going to deal with, well, then that's a whole lot of problems. If there turns out to be more than we think outside of outside the mansion, then the town's in trouble.
Exactly, that's why we gotta get it straight from the horse's mouth. Everyone
I'm
else,
just gonna remind you guys that I did try to be their friends, and they really weren't into it. That I did try. So I don't know if we can get it straight from them. They don't seem very friendly.
I was gonna ask him nicely.
Well, okay. Guess that's one thing.
But we can do it your way first. If you would like to be quiet about it. But as soon as we don't find enough information about them, we'll do it my way.
All right. If one of them does start to follow us, we can see what information we can get from him.
Fine with me.
Well then, you guys think it's the right thing to do, then I'm in. Don't let me down yet. And let's do it then.
All right, let's get going. We'll see you two later.
Well, take care, young ones. Remember, information is just as powerful.
Tell that to the book I punched.
Alright, you guys can stop. So you guys are leaving the tavern? So we're gonna put you back on to Phandelver. So here's Phandelver. The places that you've been are named. Also, I'll show you this one because you were told about this one, as well as this one. Oh, alright. Oh, and this one too. You were told about this one. Oh. Alright. There you go. Where would you like to go? You are at the Stonehill Inn.
I want to go to the Shrine Maiden at the Shrine of Luck and ask where the shops are.
Sure, you can head over to the Shrine of Luck. Alrighty, Shrine of Luck. There it is. Alright, bring your tokens over. Copy. So as you guys come over to the Shrine of Luck, you do see a woman tending to this is the shrine. You do see a woman tending to the shrine inside of the little encased area that it is within.
I'm gonna go up to her and start talking to her.
All right.
And is
Hello.
this just... Hi, hello. Good to see you again.
Likewise. Are you a follower of Tamora?
More just starting out. Not much of a man of faith, but trying to figure something out.
Understandable. Well, you don't have to be a man of faith to believe that luck and good fortune will bring you good days.
Hopefully it can. Do you have any information about the red bandits that have been walking around here?
Oh, those guys, yes. Well, they have been quite terrible to everybody in this town. And luckily, I don't have much that they are interested in, and some of them are a little skeptical, so sometimes they do pass by and leave me alone, but they do sometimes take straight out of the offering plate, and it's quite terrible luck to do such a thing.
Indeed. I mean, why risk the wrath of a god? Doesn't make sense to me.
They don't believe it, some of them, and the ones that do just say, well, their luck's good enough, or they don't need any more fortune, this town provides it. It's very cocky behavior.
Do you know about... Do they come in regularly at any set times, or do they just wander in when they wander in?
It seems they just wander in when they want to. It's hard to tell when they'll be here and when they'll not be here, but it's just such a problem whenever that they come and give their issues to the town.
Alright.
Sometimes Timora protects this shrine, though, and gives me a bit of luck and lets them ignore me.
Where would the shops be here? And who would have the most information about the red brands?
Oh, that's hard to say. I mean, many of us have only seen bits of them, but as they come and go, they go to Barthen pretty often, as he is the actual general shop here, and everyone else are just kind of tradesmiths. You have our leader, the mayor, in his town hall, which of course they bother him because he's, well, running the town after all. And then you have our different city bender, which is the Lion Shield down south, and then the mining trade. It's across. I believe it's connected to the Lion Shield in some way. But of course, Eatermath. I'm guessing they take apples from him, because he doesn't really sell things. He just kind of hangs out in the town, and he's a retired adventurer, of course, so he's just resting these days.
Alright.
May I ask why you inquire so hard on the red brands?
Just... We've heard word they're not too good for the town, and, well, this is supposed to be a prospering town, and that's not doing so well. With them around, anyways.
Yes, well, we all are here hoping that Rockseeker can bring the Wave Echo Cave back to fruition, and that's when this town will thrive like it did back when that mine was up and running.
Are there any other people you've noticed that they've been targeting?
As far as I can tell, it's just this town, and I kind of told you all the places that have people in it. Luckily, they do leave the farm hands alone, and I mean, they're just a young couple, a young family anyways, So
All right. Thank you for the information. I'm just gonna
before you
do a
go,
short.
I must ask: are you planning to take down the Red Brands?
Um, Nothing set in stone right now. Once we get some information, then we can, then probably, most likely.
Well, if that comes true, I do have a request that someone of the stature of being able to take down the Red Brands would definitely be able to handle. So please do come back. And this may be a little out of character, but I must ask. I saw them take a goblin into their hideouts, and he didn't exactly look on the same side. I believe he's a hostage.
And fair.
Alright,
And
bandits are good in my book.
What?
The bandits are good in my book. They kidnap goblins. We're friends now.
I'm not a fan of goblins, but I'm even less a fan of hostages. So perhaps you could just let that one free if you come across him.
I'll see what I can do. My big friend over there is not going to be so keen on that, but I'll see what I can do.
But just say, let's hope that they find them before I find the goblin.
Well, it's no sweat either way. It's just a request. Hostages, regardless of their race and origin, don't deserve to be hostages.
That's a big tip.
Well, I must get back to what I do here. If you'd like, you are welcome to sit and pray to Timora, and hopefully she'll be able to provide you some luck.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then I'm gonna do a short prayer. And if I remember right, I have to put gold in a dish, right?
Sorry. Moving my camera around, sorry. Yes, offering always goes such a long way.
I'll put 5 gold in the dish.
Is that 5 gold?
Yeah.
And you're gonna pray?
Yeah.
Roll religion real quick.
Oh boy. Nat 20.
Nice. Alright, so
Sure, check roll.
is anyone else going to do that before I say what happens? Because
I was gonna pray.
just pray, no
Might
offering.
go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna give 2 gold. I'm
2
not gonna
gold?
give as much.
Alright, and roll your
I'm
religion
great
as
at
well.
temper.
Is anyone else going to do that?
Nope. I got my own god I pray to. No other god.
I got 11.
11. Okay, you just prayed, and that's cool. A nat 20 and 5 gold is going to give you 2 points of the luck feat. So 2 times you can use that luck. A luck feat basically means that you can choose to re-roll a die. So, you have 2 times that you can do that.
All right.
And she'll say, and by the way, the name is Sister Garel.
Sister Gorell. I'm Quentin Underwood.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Ipolia, and we'll bring your goblin, don't worry.
Oh, he's not my
Come up to
goblin.
you.
He's not my
We'll
goblin.
free him, don't worry.
Oh,
I shouldn't
excellent.
say that so loud,
Ryan,
but we'll
yeah.
free him.
It's good to have some confirmation on that. And again, it's simply that hostages just don't deserve to be hostages, regardless of their origin.
Will it make it better if it would be a quick death?
Oh, God.
That's not the freedom I had
He'll
in
be
mind,
fine,
but,
he'll be fine.
I'm gonna presume that Sierra is also confirming that he'll be fine. Anyone do anything else here, or back to the city?
I'm ready to go back to the city.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys did your talk with Sister Garel, and she told you very little, but mentioned the goblin. So there's that.
Gave us a side mission for it that we were most likely will fail.
And where you would like to go next?
Kind of want to look at Lion Shield Coaster.
Yeah, you can go to the
It's
coaster.
the other store in the town.
Yeah, you can go to the coaster.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just south, as you can see. So, let's go there. You guys have been here before. But here's the Lion Shield Coaster. Who's this?
Excuse me.
As you come in, all those provisions that you brought are put away, and she sees you guys walk in, and go to her page, her section. And shield. Here it is. So Lady Greywind is in here, and she sees you guys come in. Oh, the ones who brought back my goods. Welcome. Is there something I can help you with?
She is the one that was talking to us about the red brands in the first place, right?
Yeah, she gave you that initial information. The fact that you guys know anything about them in the town situation has already been given to you from her. She gave you all that information after you dropped off her goods, and she gave you the 50 gold each.
Okay. I thought maybe she'd have something more to say if we offered to help her. Because I don't think we offered to help her at all. I think we kind of were like, okay. It was kind of like...
She'll ask, did you guys happen to speak to Halia over at the Miners Exchange? I mentioned her.
We were on our way to do that. While we were getting your supplies from the cave, I found a trinket. Then I'll pull out the jade statuette I found. Is this worth anything?
She'll look it over and she'll say, "Ah, that is quite the statue." Give it a quick examination, and if those gems are real, that's easily 40 gold right there. Unfortunately, I'm not the one to buy that, though. You'll want to head over to Barthen. He tends to have things of different types of value, and perhaps he can offer you a trade for it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you for your time.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
You all have a safe day.
You as well. Then I say,
Is that all for the Lion Shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess y'all just forgot that you already got her information.
Yeah.
The Miner Exchange is like right down the road.
Yeah, let's go over there.
I don't have a special map for that one, but
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
come on.
Oh, I know. You don't have every single map ever.
I mean, come on.
You know, honestly,
You didn't spend your life
was,
savings on this?
I was low-key hoping that, like, oh, they're gonna revamp it. They're gonna, like, give me each area. No, they don't. They still don't do that. I still have to use my personal bag. But anyways, as you walk in, you see a woman, kind of muscular, doing some heavy lifting jobs, moving some large rock stones to the side, kind of making a section for the similar type of stones. She did not notice you guys walk in.
Hey, excuse us. We had mind if we ask some questions?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I got a lot of work to do around here, but what do you need?
We're looking for some information on the Red Brands.
You talking about that group that took over the manor and is bothering me every other day?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, those guys. They're always coming around, acting like they're gonna get some money out of me. I don't know why they keep coming to my house. I got nothing for them. Keep giving
You
them.
don't pay taxes?
Well, I give them a sack of rocks, but that's all I have to offer is rocks. On the minor exchange. Unless I have some goods to trade out, I got nothing.
Cool.
This place is definitely going to be way better once that rock seeker gets that Wave Echo Cave going. That cave's sure to bring in some business.
Do you know anything else about the Red Brands?
Well, I know a little bit. What are you looking to know?
Numbers, if, like, seeing how large how large or small their outfit is, what they do in the town, that sort of thing.
Equipment, leaders, movements.
The only thing they do in this town is cause problems. Their numbers, couldn't say, haven't really paid attention. I could tell you this, though. I do know that the leader, his name is Glassstaff, and I sure would like him to be dead.
My buddy had staff once. It wasn't great.
That's great.
Is it like scurvy? Because I know what scurvy is, so that's not good. Yeah, that's not good either.
Well, but she'll lean towards you guys and say, "You guys looking to take down the organization?"
I mean, that's what it's looking like right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you bring me Glassstaff, I'll give you 100 gold. If you just bring me his head, I'll give you 50.
100 for alive and 50 dead?
That's right.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal. What do you guys think?
I'm still stunned
I think
by
that
her.
sounds good.
Right. Muscular woman. She looks strong. I like that. How tall is she?
How tall is Halia?
Yeah.
Normal height? I don't know, like 5'6"?
Strong. Still.
What did that have to do with anything?
No, Oscar's just fucking, was gonna be all like dumbfounded by her beauty, whatever. You know her.
Oh yeah, you like the muscles? You like the muscle one?
Of course.
Yeah. She'll pick you up.
That'd be impressive, honestly. that would be impressive.
See, does she have a picture? No, she doesn't got a picture.
Not really.
But
Oh.
but other than that, I don't really know much about them. I just want that leader. Without the leader, you got no group.
Alright.
You happen to know what he looks like? Any special thing he wears to identify him?
He doesn't wear that red scarf they all wear. I'm not sure if it's a fashion quote or just a preference, but he'll be the only one there without the scarf.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright.
You need to help moving some of these rocks?
No, please don't touch my rocks.
I might flexing too, just.
You look like you couldn't pick up a boulder.
I love it when they're feisty.
I like her.
She's a proven warrior.
Maybe if you kill more goblins, she'll be impressed.
Maybe if you bring me Glassstaff, I'll be impressed. There you go, that.
There you go.
Well,
You can personally bring him.
we got a few more places before we start doing it my way. I'll look over to Quentin.
Well, if that's the case, then go ahead and get out, because I got lots of work to do.
All right. Thank you for the info.
I'm like,
Just-
wow, gotta be all proper. This is gonna look horrible. It's just like a man in a monkey suit, essentially.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. There you go. That's all the places. Alright, so you guys leave the minor exchange. Where are you heading?
There was Barthen and the mayor's house left, if I remember right. Let's go talk to the mayor first. Then go talk to Barthen.
Alright, so you're gonna go to the Town Master's Hall. It's a little ways up. There you go. As you walk in, you see the man you saw last night at the bar sitting behind a desk, working on some... Sorry, excuse me. Some paperwork.
Bless you. Hey, Mr. Mayor, you got time to talk?
I don't have much, but what can I do you for?
We're looking to gather some information on the Red Brand. And I've heard you have some.
Ah, yes, our security of this town. Please, what can I help you with our security?
What do they do around here, really?
They are protection. Without them, we would have no protection.
Really?
So you believe in them?
I believe that they are doing the job that we pay them for.
Okay.
He looks really nervous as you are inquiring about the Red Brands.
Does everybody believe that?
Are you asking him?
Yeah. Do you think everybody believes it?
I certainly hope they do, because those Red Brands, they come get their protection tax, and then they, well, nothing has happened in this town since they have arrived, so they must be doing a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna nudge Oscar to do it your way, but don't crack a skull, alright? Just scare him a bit.
You see him crack his neck. You see like a red... His eyes almost like one eye just glow red. And he stares down the mayor.
Roll intimidation.
My friend... And I'm just gonna say, oh, can I do a help action? Say, this is my friend here, the negotiator. And he wants to talk to you very badly.
Yeah, roll a d4, we'll add that to his roll.
That's a 1.
And that's 14 plus 3 plus 1, 18.
Alright. With the 18, the mayor pretty much drops his quill that he was writing with. And he just says, listen, I paid my share, and the Red Brands, they have their money, and this town believes in them. They're perfectly fine.
I mean, are you...
I'm just gonna go, well, I just spent all day doing it his way, asking the town folks about what they do. And I'm gonna slam my fist down, and I'm probably not gonna hold back, so if it does break his desk, you know.
So you're at his desk?
Yeah, I moved up.
You have tokens, you can move them. Okay, so you smash his wall.
I'm trying to move him. There you go. I had to restart.
Okay. Oh, Quentin is the one doing this?
Oscar.
No, Oscar. I'm just staying like... I'm
Oh,
staying
okay.
just standing behind them.
Okay. Okay.
And then after I slam my fist down, I'm like, and everyone fucking hates it. So you're either gonna start telling the truth, or I'm gonna have to do something that you're not gonna like. And the Reds, you're either scared of the Red Scarves or you're scared of me. And the Red Scarves aren't right here right now. I am. After slamming down my fist.
When you slam your fist down, let me see. Let me roll for how the desk took it. Alright, so the desk got a light crack, or the desk got a deep crack into it. So the desk took quite a bit from your fist, and he'll see the crack in the desk and go, listen, I don't know if you're with them, I don't know if you're against them, you don't sound like you're friends, but I just don't want any trouble, alright? The town deals with plenty enough, and they don't deserve any more problems. So if that's all you're here to give, then please just don't.
We just want information on the red brands.
Listen, the information I have is they're in that manor up top. It wasn't my choice. They came in out of nowhere. They're taxing everybody. I don't know if they're doing anything, but they keep making problems, and the sleeping giant is no longer usable by anyone without a red scarf. Okay? That's the information.
So you feel they're making trouble?
I feel that they arrived and that they have been doing what they're gonna do since they arrived.
Nothing on numbers, just what you've told us?
I don't know their numbers. They came in as a whole group. It looked like 20 odd, maybe less. I don't know if they randomly picked us, if they were sent by someone. I don't know. I don't know any information on them. All I know is that they do take a lot of money, and this town's profit overall has been going down since they've arrived.
Looking to an eye, I suggest investing in mercenaries and not bandits next time. If you really want a town protection, I'm gonna hand him my card.
I'd hardly call this. I'd hardly call this an investment. It was more like a do or die. But that is our situation. That's our predicament, and there's not much else I can do about it. He'll look at your card and he'll say, if they catch me with this, I'm as good as gone. I can't keep this.
Well, if we plan on doing what we're about to do, the whole town's good as gone.
What? Wait. What are you about to do?
I'm gonna start walking off.
No, wait. If you bother them, we're all gonna go down for it.
Well, you better hope that you're
down for it.
Right.
Yeah, I follow him out. Come on, let's go.
He'll just very nervously watch y'all leave.
We try to do it the nice way. You guys don't want it the nice way. We're gonna have to do it this way. Seems like violence is the only thing you guys listen to.
Just left him in dismay. Unhappy.
And I'm just gonna say, all right, Oscar, we're gonna head to Barthen's, and then we're gonna head to Sleeping Giant's Inn, and we're probably gonna be cracking some skulls.
I mean, we always wait.
Usually I would disagree, but I think this is a good idea at this point.
Yeah.
They have no help.
I do have a plan that might be able to help us out.
What you thinking there?
Well, any good bandit would like a good amount of alcohol, a little bit of party, you know, or a little bit of extra help. I can go in there, tell them about how I was a mercenary before, but now I'm looking into the bandit. Join up with them, get one of their trusts, lead one out, take his uniform, and follow them back.
Will it fit you?
You know, it's just a red scarf. I'll just say they didn't have one of my size, which is, you know, believable. That's just a plan. It's a way we can do it, or we can just go straight up there and do some reconnaissance on it.
That's not a bad plan.
Yeah, it's a lot smarter than I thought we were gonna do. So
What, you think I just go around brute force my way through?
Yes.
Well,
okay,
I don't know.
we're telling the truth.
Everyone's just yes,
Yeah.
even
I
the
was gonna
god
say,
is
of
just like
course not.
just out of nowhere and like from the sky. Yes. No.
Yeah.
Hey, you shut up there.
Oh man. Who was it? It was us. What? No, it was Quentin that has the 2 points of luck feat, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, just adding that in there. Alright. So as you guys leave the Townmaster's Hall and reach this area again, you see Sildar standing outside, or rather walking outside, and he'll see y'all approach and say, "Ah, I'm glad I found you again. Before you guys head off, I do want to say that I learned some information as I was talking to my friend in there, and it seems another friend has been spotted in the area, and I'm not really sure where, but if you happen to come across someone named Iarno Albrecht, he was a member of the Lord's Alliance with me, and well, he disappeared a little while back. He was on his way to Phandelver last we heard, and some people said that they saw him, but no one really seen him since. But he's pretty easy to spot. He's a short, dark-bearded fella. He likes to do the magic. He has a book. He's one of those wizards, magic users, and he's like in his 30s. He's still pretty young, I'd have to say.
And he's here now?
Well, like I said, the last we heard is he came to Phandelver, and some people in the city say that they saw him, but they're not really sure where he went.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for him.
I do appreciate that. I hope your investigation's coming along well.
Doing rather well, but pretty much like we got some good some information. Well, the best we can get. Hopefully it'll be enough. We're on to Barthen's to grant ask him, and then we're gonna head our way into the Sleeping Giant and see what we can do there.
Oh, well, from what I hear, the Sleeping Giant is either completely inactive or just full of the red brand, so best luck not going there, especially during the middle of the day. I'd suggest after Barthen's maybe see what those that live near the manor have to say about what's going on there.
All right, sounds like a good idea.
Giving us other options to let me brute force.
So the best of luck, and he'll just head off down the way.
Guys, do you guys think that the manor is ridiculously dirty and like probably filled with rodents? Because I could just go in there as an animal if they don't think about it.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, little female. I completely forgot you could do that.
I didn't even know.
Actually, I wouldn't know
Yeah.
she could do that yet.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
Should've.
Yeah,
okay, well I can.
we
do
had
that.
no clue you could do that.
The ability came to her in a dream last night.
I just
You
felt
telling
like I
me
could
you
turn
can
into an
a
animal.
little rat?
Like,
I
what
can,
kind
yeah.
of
It's kind of crazy. It just happened.
what kind of animals are we talking? Like, are we talking like rats and mice, or are we talking like giant snakes or hear me out, giant frogs?
I can, funny enough, I can do the giant frog. It's so crazy.
Yes.
I'm a giant snake. Many snakes, actually.
So yeah, checking out the manor as a rat sounds like a good idea.
Mhm.
I mean, beats just seeing what we like without that we wouldn't have had a good approach, and I wouldn't know anything
Yeah.
else other than getting them drunk and doing whichever.
I imagine they drink a lot. I think it'd be harder to get them drunk and persuade them anything.
Yeah, I figure we talk to Barthen. You scout out the manor, and
Hmm.
scout out the manor. See how many people we're looking at, and then if you still have time as a rat or a mouse, you can check into the Sleeping Giant Inn and see how many people are there.
Hmm. Sounds like a plan.
All right, yeah, good. So let's go talk to Barthen.
Oscar's gonna look disappointed. No, okay.
Well, everybody had their way, but no one asked my way.
Are you doing the rat
This is
thing
true.
while they're talking to
Overly
Barthen?
nice or aggressive.
Are you doing the rat thing while they're talking to Barthen?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm
you
just
can-
gonna put it out there. If you put a rat on that screen, I'm gonna be really upset. Don't put any type of rat. Do not.
Now I know.
No rodents on the screen.
Photorealistic
No.
rat.
I am.
I have some great
Ultra
news.
realistic.
I have great news and bad
No.
news depending on what you like.
Is it Ratatouille?
Neither.
You
I hate you.
should have put Ratatouille.
It's a playful rat. Look at that. He's cute.
He's hopping.
I don't like rats.
What about
Dude, you know
this?
what? Giant
I hate
frog.
hopping rats.
What about this one? This one okay?
That's better. That's a good one.
It's better.
For some reason, this one
Oh,
has a
that's
sword.
so gross.
I'm not really sure why this one has a sword, but there's a rat with a
Well,
sword.
that's because he's a cool rat.
Rat with a sword.
Oh my! Ew. And you made it big,
Yeah.
guys. I'm gonna have to cover the screen. Make it small.
That's the cool rat at school your mom tells you not to hang out with.
Well, one
Oh, this
time I
one's
was
cool.
with my
Look, he's
mom.
got like scales.
He looks better.
An armadillo rat.
Alright, so yeah, you turn into a rat and scamper your way up the path. It's gonna take you a minute because you're a tiny rat. But you guys can head over to Barthen's and well, I guess talk to him. Is your rabbit following you, or what's the rabbit doing?
No. Oh. I'm gonna give my rabbit to Sarah because I trust her.
Right.
I'm hurt.
So I can't. Like, of all things that hurt me.
Let's say
I think I've heard multiple jokes about eating rabbits. Okay. Well, it's not that I don't. You guys have offered to eat my rabbit multiple times.
I never said anything
I
about
just-
eating your rabbit. I never said anything
Yeah.
about that.
I
You
actually,
know what? You're right.
I actually
Well,
think it was Akos
if
that
anyone-
said that pretty often.
Yeah.
it was Russ and Akko.
Yeah.
So you know what, Quentin, you're right. Maybe I trust you to take care of. Honestly, I do trust you to also protect him against Russ. So
I pet him.
Okay,
I
fine.
protected him from goblins.
I don't remember who the mage hand person was. I don't remember.
Mage
I
hand
think
is
it was.
Bard. That was Akos.
Okay, well that also adds up.
No, that was Simos.
Was it?
Oh my God, none
Yeah.
of you.
Seamus was.
Yeah, I
well,
think
if
so.
it was that very first one, yeah, it was the very first.
Yeah, it was the session 0.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah.
You know, I also
He's like,
Quentin
"Fuck all
and Sarah
y'all."
are allowed to hold.
All right, so you're
Can you
making your way
believe
up, and sorry.
Yeah, I'm making my way up.
Okay, so you guys reach Barthen's, and as you guys approach, they'll say, welcome! It's the heroes of Sildar. Welcome. Have you guys have any leads on Rockseeker yet?
Nothing yet, but in the meantime, it was recommended that we gather some information on the Red Brands.
Well, it's always good to have information before you go and do something you might regret. Well, if you guys are going to handle the Red Brands before you go off, because it seems you guys are here to handle things in this town, and that certainly would be nice. I'm quite tired of giving them money for what seems to be no reason.
So you have any like what, like do you have any information on their numbers, how they operate or anything?
Well, I was here when they first entered the town, but they entered in a scattered bunch, and I didn't really think they were someone to keep track of until they were a problem. But so I can't say their numbers, but it's in the double digits. I can confirm that at the least, and presuming that they're all still in this town, I imagine they're in that manner.
Yeah, how many usually go to the sleeping in, like say during the day or during the night?
I usually only see about 6 or 8 of them in there at one time. I don't know if that's because they're not wanting to have everybody incapacitated at the same time, or if that's just the slackers of the group, but that is the situation.
That-
Unfortunately, most of my knowledge is on the Rock Seekers and not so much on the Red Brands. I can confirm that they're a nuisance.
Hmm.
Yeah, we basically got that from everybody in town,
Yes, I
except
would
for
imagine.
that.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you with your next task, I do have a shop. How can I help you?
Oh, right. Then I'll pat around, pull out the statuette. I was told you would buy this.
Ah, look at that. He'll grab it and just examine it. I'll say, it's quite the nice statue. Wonder where you got it, but hmm.
It was in the cave where we found Sildar. It was in a bunch of supplies. I assumed it was some goblin doodad, but I was told otherwise.
Yes, no, this is definitely not goblin related. This looks to be, well, for me it's decorative, but it does seem to have some type of religious semblance to it. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 35 gold.
Yeah, we were told 40 when we got appraised.
Oh, well, thanks to the red brands, I am a bit short, but how about a trade? Would you like a health potion for it?
How much do health potions usually go?
They usually run for 50. This is quite the steal.
Yeah, sounds good.
He'll pull up a health potion from behind the counter and say, there you are. Quite a
Thank you.
deal for you, but I'm sure you'll put that to good use anyways.
I'll I'll try my best.
He'll put the statuette in his pocket. Is there anything else I can help y'all with?
Um,
Do you have belt of giant strength? Any of those?
It is. Ooh.
I'm only looking for the hill giant one.
Yeah, even so.
I ain't looking. I ain't looking at the other ones. Not
Well,
yet, anyway.
in our current situation, I don't really keep anything too valuable in the shop these days, and perhaps whenever things are a little safer in town, I'll have much better equipment, but I can't say I have that on me at this time.
Ah. All right, yeah. Then that was the only other thing I could think of. Unless you
but
got any +1 great swords.
Ah, great sword, you say? Just looking for a +1?
Yeah, just a +1.
I do have one of those in the bag, but I don't know if it's within your range. I'll go ahead and tell you that it's gonna cost you. It's gonna be a $300 or 300 gold coin sword. that's within your wheelhouse.
Didn't we get 500 gold?
You got 50.
We got
We
yeah,
got
50.
You altogether y'all have earned 60 gold.
Yeah. How about
That's not right.
I give you this other great sword? I do the like a trade, and also we do this whole keeping these red scarves out your hair
You're gonna
so
have
that
to
you can
roll
have more
haggle.
business.
You're gonna have to roll persuasion, and it's gonna have to be real good.
Well,
I mean, even then, you're offering a sword that's worth like 5 gold.
you know, kind of doing. Can I scare?
You, just roll your persuasion. We'll see how the haggle goes. And
18.
18.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't part for such a trade as much as I'd like to.
That's right.
If you nat 20'd it, I was like, alright, I can do it for that, but even though that would have been generous still. But yeah.
I mean, it would have been the sword and also the gold and all that stuff and the protection. You know, if he doesn't want it, it's fine. You know,
I do
doesn't
wish
want to
you,
help the cause.
I do wish you the best of luck, and I'll be around whenever you guys return, or perhaps I should say, if you return.
Just remember, if we fail, this town goes down too. I'm gonna like stretch and start walking out.
Perhaps keep that in consideration as you do your actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him out. Wish us luck.
I just want him to know that if we fail, it's single-handedly on him, not on
Yes,
us. Single
sure.
on him.
Of course.
One sword.
That's how things work.
And I did nothing to make him think otherwise.
Alright, so y'all leave Barthens. Okay, and Athilia, you reach the manor as your little rats. Here, I'll actually have a map for you. The map is the fixed up version of the manor, so we're going to do a little bit of play with it. Where are my manor maps? Alright, so as you enter the manor, it is in complete disarray. The stairs are completely broken, their ceiling's broken out, you can see the sky above it. The kitchen area is completely blocked off with debris. And as you look around, seems to be nobody inside the actual building. And in the back, you do see a trap door, and the trap door has a heavy beam on top of it. I can hear you. Go ahead and tell me what you're looking at, and I'll be right back.
So there's nothing in here, and I don't think I can get into there, unless maybe there's like holes somewhere.
There are not any
Or
holes
change
anywhere.
into. I don't know if it's smart to turn back to myself. And I don't know if I'm strong enough to move anything.
Are you asking me, or
But
are you going to try that?
Can I hear anything?
No.
Or smell anything that would, I have, as a rat, I have, like,
Yeah, you have good
a
smell.
good sense of smell.
You can't, even through the trap door, you can smell what seems to... Oops. Sorry, disconnected for a second. but you can smell bits of cheese and meat through the trapdoor beneath it, but nothing up top.
Okay. I'm going to try to get into there.
You're gonna take out. You're gonna turn back to normal and try and lift the beam. Is that what you're saying?
Should have been something bigger. No, I'm gonna.
Considerations.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the guys because if I open it and something's in there, it's going to see me immediately, and I can't change back fast enough, right?
It'd be hard, especially since you're near the wild shape. It'd be hard. So.
I'm gonna go back and let them know what is happening.
Okay.
I can't die in there.
And you're staying as a rat, right, the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna get a little further and walk to them. I'll be a lot faster that way. But yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, as you're coming down the path, you will see your party kind of right over here. But the party, are you going to head straight to the manor, or what are you doing from here?
I do think we should try to get in there.
Like,
but I don't.
Why do you think that?
You don't think there's. Do you think it's just their food?
Did you tell us what was there?
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah,
no,
I
the
did.
center if you want.
Alright.
Beforehand.
Alright, so what it looks, and they had a beam on top of a trap door, and that was the only way in to where they are. That looks like to me that only the people in the Sleeping Giant Inn would come in and open up. That's what it sounds like to me. So
I should wait.
what do you mean we should wait? Because I'm thinking...
I should... Okay.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that maybe we can do Oscar's plan and I can go with him.
As a rat? Or as you are?
No, as a rat. I don't think I would pass off as a red friend.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan. I mean, Barthen said there's about 6 or 8 of them in the Sleeping Giant. And we got a rough estimate of about 20 of them, so that's a good chunk of them not in the manor. So yeah, we could see if we can get 1 or 2 of them. Hopefully we can get a disguise for both Oscar and myself.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. So we're gonna infiltrate.
So you're going straight to the manor from here? Alright. Always an option. Okay, so you guys make your way up. It has been, through all the investigations and stuff, you are now looking at a mid-afternoon, about 1 o'clock. As you pass by the Sleeping Giant, it is completely quiet in there, so it seems that no one is in there. There you are. You're in the manor.
And where's the trapdoor?
It's in the back right here.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm different.
She'll show you. It's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see the screen now. Okay, there we go.
Who's lifting the beam?
You know, the big boy coming through.
Roll,
And I'll
roll
strong man.
athletics. Pick it up.
Athletics.
How'd it go?
16.
16 is enough to pick up the beam and put it over against the wall so that you don't make a lot of noise.
You.
Nice. And congratulations on being the first adventurers to take this route to get into the next area. Usually everyone finds out something. They talk to the kid, and the kid tells them something about
There's a kid.
I knew I should have spoke to the kids. Damn it.
Nah, fuck them kids. They wouldn't know shit. Fuck them.
Well, we won't know that, so I agree.
Alright, this reveal area, so reveal all of what you can see. So this area is fully lit up with some torches. Let me change the music for going inside. Alright, so you guys,
Shit.
you guys make your way inside, and what you are about 15 feet above. You can see some stairs on both sides that tread downward to the base level. And in front of you, you see a fountain that is flowing, and a bunch of barrels on both sides. There is a hallway through a little door, or not really a door, but like an open archway to the right. And yeah, that's what you're looking at. This place is lit up by torches, so you can see perfectly fine.
It is.
Uh-oh. Why is it like this? Do I need to actually put... enable dynamic lighting? No. Why can't anybody... Why can't y'all see each other?
Is it because? Well, I guess you said there's torches, so.
But there should be... Here, let me try this. No, this should be standard fog of war.
I mean, when I click on myself, I can see me.
Let me...
yeah, we can move. It's just that we can't see our own. We can't see our own tokens.
Yeah. Alright, hold on, let me make sure nothing will show when I do this. Okay.
I just noticed. I think we have the. I manually changed my health on my token.
Apply doublet color from map layer. Hold on, let me see. I
Yeah, I
think
need
that
to do that
actually
too.
did it. Hold on. No, you still can't see each other, which is a weird thing.
I can't see myself either.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be standard fog of war. Why is it doing this? I've never seen it act like this. There's gotta be a setting I have on. Hold on. All my dynamic lighting is off. Alright, maybe I have to just...
No.
Yeah, something's on, because I just turned off fog of war. No, see, it did that. Alright, there it is. This is so weird. weird. I've never seen Phandelver do this. See, now I can't even see your tokens. Are y'all gone? Where'd y'all go?
Yeah, our tokens aren't there anymore. Oh,
Smoke bomb.
nope, still can't see me. I can see the bars, but not my token.
Is this something in your settings? Here, let me click on your tokens.
Can you mess with what layer they're on?
Kind of light emitting from this token. Give the ability to see if there's light or... Okay, here we go. Alright, let me see this. Quentin. Quentin, can you see now?
Nope.
What type of nonsense is this? And y'all can see all the doors? Oh my gosh, what is that?
Yeah, just the doors and windows.
The other map was perfectly fine, and now this is not working how it's supposed to. Now there's everything. What?
Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bust out a classic move I got.
Yeah, I mean, it's working now.
There we are.
I can
Where'd it go?
see us.
Where? Okay. It didn't change anything, and it went away.
Listen, what I've learned is doing the same thing over and over again will change something.
Okay.
What you got there is military
off.
grade.
Phandelver off. Everything off. Alright, everything's off. Boom. Bring out the classic. This is a silly one. I'm really frustrated that this is happening.
Hey, we just don't know what stuff is around. We'll believe it or not. Well, I think we found a hideout. Some sort. Oh, I see what you're doing. The old Delta Force black bar across the fucking faces.
Classic, right?
Yep.
Bust out the classic. There you go. Now you can't see nothing. Maybe one more. There. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna have to figure out what is on. I turned everything off just so I can do it like this. I don't know why it's like that. The hideout didn't do it, so I don't understand. But here we go. Okay, so yeah, y'all can see the fountain. You can see some barrels around the fountain on the sides, and this place is lit up by torches. There is the archway to the right. That seems to lead into another room.
Can I just go right next to the arch and just peek around the corner?
Yeah, you can see down. You are on top. You're like 15 feet up. Oh, do you mean
Oh,
through
okay.
the archway?
Yeah, just peek
Okay.
through the archway.
Yeah, you go down the first set of stairs. You can peek through the archway. It looks like a regular hallway. Anyone
Where do we go now?
Y'all tell me.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep going through here? Or do you guys think that Ajax could scope the area and then I could talk to him?
Are you sure? Is Ajax
No.
up for that?
Is it really a fierce bunny? Is it a warrior
He's
bunny?
not so fierce. He's definitely not.
Hmm.
We can
Or
keep
it's
going.
your pet. It's your pet.
I mean,
It's your little rabbit.
if you're willing to do it, then go ahead.
We also don't know why we're down here. I thought we were figuring out where the red scarves were. I didn't know this was part of their whole.
Yeah. Okay, we can try to go through a little bit. We'll see.
Okay.
Would you like me to go bumbling through, or would you guys like to go through sneakily?
There's the real question. How are we proceeding?
I think we should sneak. See
Yeah.
what we find.
I shall hang back then. I'll kind of like stand
Okay.
and post up with my arms crossed. I'll also cover the rear. Because who knows when the red scarves will come through. And they will notice that that beam is moved.
So are you leading with yourself, or is Ajax going?
I'll go. Ajax can stay safe. I'm gonna walk into the hallway and see what's around me.
Yeah.
Before these guys.
Cool. So, you, oh, I can grab this one. You are looking at a nice empty hallway.
I'll follow her.
And stop there. So, I need...
And arrows! Boom! Dead.
No arrows. I promise there's no arrows. Guaranteed
It explodes, doesn't it?
I mean, there's multiple traps.
So, the thick dust that covers the flagstones on this somber hallway covered it enough that I need a dex save as the floor gives out beneath you and the tile falls down, and so do you. Acrobatics, to be specific.
Can I rush in and try and catch her, or is that?
Well, she's trying to grab the ledge as she's falling. So.
I think I got a 5.
Yes, you did in fact fall, and so you fall 20 feet down to a dirt floor pit, taking 7 damage as you fall, and you are prone. Yeah, of course you can just stand back up, but yeah.
How far down did you fall?
20 feet. Pretty easy to get her back up. But...
Yeah, can I just go over and try to pull her out?
Yeah.
Or am I good?
You might want to use a rope or something. Just 20 feet. So.
Yeah, yeah, I'll pull out. Pretty sure I have a rope in my pack, so I pull out a rope and dangle it down for her.
Everyone's got rope in their pack, 50 feet of it. Sure, yeah, go ahead and, okay, so you throw down the rope.
Oscar, I'm gonna need you, I'm gonna call out Oscar. Oscar, she fell in a hole, can you help us out?
How did you fall in a hole?
There's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright.
It's honestly better that I did. I don't think I could have looked at any of you.
What is your health? Oh, that's not your right health. Your health should be... Do I have the wrong token?
Sure.
Well, it's
Oh,
fixed now.
what?
But, alright, then you took 7 damage. Alright. Your health right?
I think you
Yeah.
gave us
Your
level
health right?
1 tokens.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Some of y'all did, yeah. Oscar.
Well, I just changed mine.
Okay. I fixed you up, Oscar, as well.
Gracias.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the better look around of this hallway now that you guys have a moment from saving her up. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors on the west end of the wall are sheathed in a copper plate that has greened with age. There's a relief carving of a mournful angel on the door as well. So you guys pull her up, so you boom, and I will put, I'll do this. Nice, little one. Little single tile size. On a hole there. Even as that tile fell, you can see that there is a very like 1 foot long, or not even a foot, like a small pathway on the very edge if you, that like you could stand on your toes on.
Oh boy.
There's also the right side. That's completely open.
I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna draw out my short sword, and start poking the tiles as I go.
That's an interesting way to do it. So how are you poking it hard or light?
I mean,
Are you just like lightly poking it, or what are you doing?
oh, can I just like press like 1 foot on it and then keep the other one on the other tile?
Yeah, you can do that. Let's just go ahead and just call it a perception check. This is just how you're
All right.
percepting the hallway. Go ahead and do a perception
Yeah,
check.
that's a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
So you put very little pressure on the floor, but you still seem to think that that is a good sturdy floor.
All right.
Alright, thanks. Cool. Floor gives out under your weight. Do a dex save. Acrobatics to be specific.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you clearly grab the ledge with both hands and are able to just go ahead and pull yourself right back up because it's such a clean grab.
My friends, I think we should be careful where we step.
And just as the other side has, there's a small ledge on the very edge of it that looks like you could tiptoe across.
Can they tiptoe? It'll be fine for them too.
Oh, everyone will be. I mean, it's like, you know, like where you walk along the wall, Tomb Raider style.
Okay. Well
One of
then,
those.
Yeah.
you guys want to do that?
Yeah. Tiptoe around.
And it's gonna be very hard for me.
Cool. Then that's an acrobatics check to tiptoe around. Are you only tiptoeing around the... How far are you tiptoeing?
I tiptoed across. I'm gonna stay on the ledge, but I'm tiptoeing across.
But you'll wait here, my
Part.
friends, until you guys clear up ahead.
I'm just wondering
I'm
when
gonna
you guys
keep going
take...
over.
do your acrobatics check to see how you tiptoed first.
10.
13.
10? 10, okay, 10 being the lower number. Okay, so you both managed to tiptoe across the gap. Are you... And that's where you're gonna get off the little ledge? You're gonna... Hold on. Is that where you're getting off the
No,
ledge? You're
we'll
gonna
stay on
stand
the
here?
ledge. I'm gonna stay on the ledge.
Okay, so how far are you going? Walking along the wall. How far are you going in?
Go I think I'm gonna try to get to the end of the hole. So
Okay. And how did you do, Quentin?
Rolling for the acrobatics.
No, you rolled a 10, which I said was good. I was saying, how far did
Oh,
you walk the ledge, like against the wall?
I'll say to here.
Okay.
No,
That's fine.
sorry, here.
Let me roll Sierra's. She's gonna follow foot. D20. That's good. So she will go up to here. Um, and what about you, Oscar? How'd you do? What are you doing?
I'm standing there until they clear up ahead.
Your
Not
bunny didn't.
cluttering.
Your bunny didn't make the save yet.
oh, okay.
Sorry, Oscar. Go ahead.
I'm just staying right here, waiting for them to clear up ahead.
Okay.
Because we're trying to be a bit stealthy about it, so I don't want them. Clink, 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 clink.
That's fair. Well, you can see your bunny is next to Oscar on the other side of the hole.
We can chuck it across to you.
You could also hold him. That'd be okay too.
Alright, come here, little bunny. I kind of like knee down and I just hold out my hand.
All right. Are you going
I'll tell him to go
open
to
the
you.
double doors?
You'll see Oscar gently like hold it.
Yeah, can I look at the doors and see if they're trapped?
You can do an investigation.
12.
12. You don't see any traps on the door. It looks properly put away.
All right, then I say we try to quietly open the doors.
Okay. Right. Yeah, right there. Alright, so when you open the doors and you look inside, you're looking at 3 large stone sarcophagi are standing within the desolate crypt, and 6 skeletons in rusty chainmail are propped against the walls as if guarding the place.
I'm gonna.
There we go.
Oh, geez.
False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors on the corner are sheathed in a tarnished copper plate on the opposing side as well.
No, I'm gonna tell Oscar to get over here. It's gonna get loud.
I'm still holding little bunny, and I'm gonna like shuffle across.
Sorry, do acrobatics. And don't fall with the bunny.
That's an 11.
An 11. That is just enough to get across. But how far across the gap are you going before you step foot on the tile again?
Or did I watch the other two basically?
You saw them tiptoe all the way up to the door.
Then I'm gonna keep trying to tiptoe.
So you're gonna go, just move your token how far you're gonna go.
No. It's not letting me move my token again.
I got you. Alright, so you're gonna go, what, this far? This far?
Yeah.
This far.
No, right there.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna hand the bunny over to Sarah.
Athilia. Alright.
Athilia. The
Alright.
fucking I was handing it to Shay's character.
Oh, Shay's character?
She's right there.
Okay. sure she would grab them. Alright, so yeah, you guys are looking at this room. The skeletons are inactive.
So we want to head in, or do you want to see if we can find another way around? Because I don't like the look of this.
Maybe we should look around.
Yeah, that's all right with you, Oscar.
I mean, I can attempt to go back across. I almost fell over there. It's a very narrow place for a big man like me.
Yeah, let's just go back around and see if we can find another entrance around the manor. Because they had this
There.
blocked off for a reason.
Alright, well, I
Well,
guess
you
I'm gonna
almost
shimmy my way
natural.
back across.
Oh, you're going back? You're not going in?
Yeah.
Athelia, as you were looking at the skeletons, you're the only one with a natural perception that would tell you that they are, even though they're not moving, there is definitely some activity within them.
Okay.
Even though they didn't attack upon seeing you. And you guys are gonna go back this way? Well then, acrobatics all around.
Yeah. 11.
11's enough to go back. Oh no. Shay did not roll well. Oscar, what'd you
16.
roll? 16? Alright, you're good. The shimmy. Wait, are you stepping there before you start shimmying?
I was still holding the wall.
Okay, you're still holding the wall. Okay. Well, Shay takes her step to walk up toward the ledge, and she's gotta do a save. D20. Ah. Well, even though the floor gives out right beneath her, she manages to grab the ledge well enough that she can even pull herself back up. Then she's gonna do the shimmy again. Wow. And she
Failed
clears
again.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, she doubled that 20. It's funny. Yeah, she took
I
the money
got
with her.
um
Sure. Athelio?
I got 19. So I think I
Yeah,
made it.
19 will do it. That's fine. What are y'all doing now?
I figured we were going to leave and try to investigate the manor and see if we could find another way in.
If that's what you want to do.
All right, let's go.
So you're gonna go back up. Alright. So you guys head back upstairs, through the trapdoor. And, yeah, you can look around if you'd like.
The staircase is broken. What about this? Can we get into that?
That is, I know what it looks like. It's actually a storage, room. Just
Oh,
like
okay.
the opposite one. Those are supposed to be shelves. I know, the drawing is wonderful.
I got it.
Yeah,
Thank
it's,
you.
they should just use these shelves, but it's supposed to be like one of those multi-layer shelves.
Got it.
What about this room here?
That room is the least destroyed of them all. There is a bed in there, but it doesn't look like anyone has been in here for a while.
And nowhere in the
Well,
like
y'all just roll
it's
investigation to see if you find
yeah.
anything. That'll help. Let's say y'all take 10 minutes to thoroughly search the floor.
8.
Yes. This is floor.
It's 13.
13, 8.
That gonna be a 2.
Alright, well, no one finds any other entrances on the first floor here or in the outside area around the house. There's no other entrances that you can find.
Yes, this floor is made of floor, by the way. Didn't know you guys noticed.
It's some sort of wood substance.
Oh. Didn't notice not falling through the ground.
Very solid. Supports my weight.
Very much floor.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Oh.
We should.
I'm gonna
We should
move this
prob-
beam back over.
Yeah, move it back over.
You're putting the beam back on top of the trapdoor?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, so we did not collect enough info, obviously. Let's, like I'd say, let's go around and see if anyone knows any other entrances to here.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought we'd be cracking skulls by now.
I mean, y'all check one hallway and we're like, this ain't right. And then you film, alright, well, that's one way to do it, I guess. You know, do whatever you want. But so yeah, y'all are at the manor. If you guys want, you guys can head back down. And where would you like to go?
Can we just ask around and see if anyone would know anything?
A memory
Alright,
flash will
okay.
happen as you come down the hill, saying to possibly ask the people that live nearest the manor.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go ask them.
Okay. Go to the house.
Which house?
I guess Harbin Westers. So we've already spoken to Barthen. It's the closest house.
Well,
These ones?
this is a house. This is a house. But you can go here if you want.
Oh, what? They just didn't have names, but maybe we can go to the little red one that you were.
This one? The
You're
farm?
not older.
We'll just
Oh,
become
no.
Mormons and start knocking on doors.
Yeah.
Have you heard the good wood?
Of what?
The
Well,
fluoride is
of killing
great.
goblins.
Good wood.
Of killing goblins.
So you guys want to head over to the farmhouse? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way over here. Yeah, you can knock on the door if you'd like.
I'll knock on the door.
Alright. A woman will open the door. She's the one that you guys saw managing those two kids in the Stonehill Inn the other night when you first got here. She'll see the lot of you and say, "Oh, is there something I can help you with?"
Is there...
We're looking.
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
We're looking for a way into the manor. Maybe you or maybe your kids would know a way in.
Well, I'd really rather you talk to me instead of my kid. He's in the back playing right now, but as far as I'm aware, the only way into that manor is up the hill. Is there something that you're looking for? More particulars?
Well, right now, any new information will help. We're trying to take out the red brands who are occupying the place.
rather not bring this up, but there was a place that my son kind of got into, and he did get in trouble, but perhaps he'd be willing to share that information with you. And she'll, Carp, come here, honey. Little kid will run forward.
And as the kid's coming, I'm just gonna nudge Ithalia. I'm not good with kids. Can you talk to him?
I'm great with kids.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll do it.
Remember, it's just Athilia. I was doing that too.
Ithalia, sorry.
It's so easy to want to do the L first, but no, it's. Carp, honey, can you tell these fine folk what you saw? They're inquiring on those red brands, the terrible men up top the hill. Yes, so, are you sure I can mention it? Well, I was in the forest, next to our farm. I know I'm not supposed to be in there, but, they seem to be in that forest, just from what I saw, and they dragged some goblin into that hole in the side of the mountain.
Oh, hole on the side of the mountain.
Where is that?
That's not...
It's in the forest.
Would we know exactly what forest or where? Or is he just being a kid and being vague?
He's the one through the trees by the farm. I was skipping work that day, and I didn't want to work on the farm, so I ran in the forest. And the closer to the hill I got, I saw it. I can't really confirm too far where, but it's definitely in there.
Just let the boy lead us.
No, it's okay.
I really prefer my son not to go back in that forest. Telling you of this place is already more than I wish to share.
But maybe you can point us in the general direction of which way you went, instead of going into the forest?
Well, he said it's along the hillside and in the forest, so I'm sure if you walk along the wall, you're sure to find it. I'd really appreciate if you could leave my boy out of any more of the adventures that you're doing. He's already adventurous enough, him and his little pip friend.
Town seems like they don't want to be saved. They just want to live in shame.
Or they just want to be a farmer and be a farmer.
And get harassed, fucking attacked, and fucking all this other stuff, and live in fear. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. Understand?
It's almost like they're standard. It's almost like they're
Pip?
standard civilians. So, oh my god.
Weak. Oscar believes them to be
Who's
weak.
the parent of Pip?
Pip?
You mentioned the Pip? Who's...
Pip is, he's the son of, the Stonehill people. You should have met them by now. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Lovely people. Okay. That was so useful.
So my allergies are getting bad today. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I do hope that this helps. It's like I said, a little more than I wanted to share, and I hope it doesn't give Carp any ideas of running off to the forest. She says that while giving him the mother's scolding eye.
Under my breath, I'm just gonna be like, your father's gonna burn. I mean, what? Start walking off. I was just getting
Literally
aggravated with
just threw
this.
yourself off the map. You just
Yep.
gone.
Just gone. Oscar's done. People don't want to be helped around here.
She has like the biggest smile. She's like, well, thank you, bye. We really appreciate your help. We really, really, really do.
I do hope it comes.
Let's
in
go,
handy.
guys.
It's the most I can give. She'll close the door as you leave.
Oh,
Alright, take y'all back to the
okay, I think
map.
we should go talk to Pip.
Well, I mean, you good? You want to go top of the pip, or she gave
Well,
you
he's
the idea of how to
We could
find it?
just go to the
There's
forest.
the nearby forest right here.
Okay.
yeah, and we just follow along the ridge. He said we'll find it.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, so you guys follow along the way for a little
Um,
bit, and you find the opening right here. Alright, so you guys can go through that opening there now? Yes? No?
Yeah,
Okay.
go
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Cool. Okay. So now you are...
In the middle of the room we just were in.
What? No. What?
Alright. Yep, you're all here. Okay. So now you are in you're looking into a crevice area. It's rather dark, so if you don't have dark vision, you don't really see anything except for a room in the back that's lit up by a torch. And,
Okay,
oops,
you look down
oops,
there.
oops, oops. I'd rather show that. Alright, yeah, a room in the back that's lit up by a torch. And, but if you do have dark vision, you can see into this crevice area here. Let me go ahead and do this for the dark vision people. There's pathway on the right and pathway on the left. I believe most y'all have dark vision. Let's see, we have.
We used to have mostly dark vision.
Yeah, now it's half.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Athilia, you can see, and Sierra can see, but Oscar and Quentin, you're gonna need the light torches to be able to see. So Athilia,
Yeah.
you
But
and Sierra can see this crevice through the dark vision, and it is pretty dark in here, but you can even tell that there are two bridges that seem to connect this crevice into being walkable. You can see a hallway on your right. A hallway is also on your left over here. And there are two, it looks like or full pillars that go from floor to ceiling that are basically the support of this place, other than the walls itself.
okay. Um.
You are right. A cold breeze softly sighs in this large natural cavern, carrying the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevice with sloped walls divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Okay. Can I see into if I move ahead?
Look
Can
in
I
the fissure?
see into the other? Or
Oh, you're looking down
yeah,
the hallway, or are you looking into the fissure? Or the crevice, rather.
into the crevice.
So the crevice is 5 to 10 feet wide, depending on which part you're looking at, and it is 20 feet deep. The walls are incredibly rough. Down below, underneath that first bridge that you can see, there are two goblin bodies that look kind of torn up a little bit at the bottom. Their heads are not like the goblins y'all fought in the last place you were at. Their heads are elongated. Let's see, I think I have a picture of them. Hold on. There are multiple pictures. Hold on, I'm going to give you the right one. That's not the right one. Alright, so this is a regular goblin. And this is the goblin type that you're looking at. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more of a longer head. but they are just bodies down there. They are not alive. There's also an unnaturally cold draft coming up from the crevice.
I'm looking at Quentin and say, do you want to light the torch for me? So I may use the great sword.
Yes. I'll light a torch.
I need. I need a wisdom save from Oscar.
No.
Incorrect.
I deny your reality and choose my own. You said wisdom?
Yep.
Save? Or check?
Wisdom check or save. It's technically it's insight.
Technically at insight?
Technically, yeah. So if you want to add insight.
15.
15? Alright, so you lost that one against it. Can you DM me a secret memory of your character? Something more negative that you don't want others to know about.
Oh, I got the perfect one.
You guys can go ahead and keep moving, however you're gonna move. Oscar and
Okay.
Quentin, you can't really see. You're gonna need to light a torch to be able to move through here without issue.
Yeah, I lit a torch. Yeah, I lit one.
Sounds good. So Quentin, you have a torch, giving 10 feet of light around you, and Oscar, if you want to piggyback off that torch, you can do that.
Yeah.
Where would you guys like to go?
I'm not gonna cross the bridge yet. I'm nervous.
Alright.
I'm
Oscar, where are you thinking?
gonna
So, Athelia, as you
look into
start
here
moving
first.
forward, you'll hear a voice in your a voice in your head, and it's just intruders. I don't know if you can hear that.
Guys, I
It's
think
this weird voice.
in my head.
Yeah, it was in your head.
Okay.
You heard that voice.
So I'm gonna go back and I think something knows we're here. And it spoke to me.
All right,
I believe only me.
All right, let's just go. Let's go charging in at this point, because if they know, then no point in trying to hide.
I need an insight from Quentin now.
Insight. 23.
That is enough. You actually protected your memory. You'll hear a voice in your head, Quentin, and as you block that memory grab, I guess you call it, and you'll just hear the voice say, intruder? With a question.
I done sent the message in DM. Not question, but memory.
You DM me your memory? That's cool. I'll look at it in a minute. It's not going to apply immediately, so it's okay.
Okay.
And then I'll just say, yeah, I heard the voice too. All right, let's just start going in.
You're alright. You're hearing voices, friends.
Let's.
You heard the voice too.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, let's head to the head to the left there.
Did I see anything in the archway?
And which archway?
Like when I was standing here, did I see anything?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you would have seen the hallway.
Okay.
With stairs going downward. Athilia, make a con save as well. I'm gonna do this for Sierra. D20. What's her insight? Oof. So she lost that?
I got a 4.
A 4? Oof.
Yeah,
So you
I know.
feel this magical gaze upon you. It's a very negative feeling, and you feel 6 health zap from you.
Okay.
And you hear the voice again. You can't be here.
Okay, guys, I think it's time to leave. It's attacking me, so we should go. And we can't see it at all.
And let's just go a different way then.
Oscar, you'll hear in your voice, food.
But it knows we're here now, even if we go a different way.
Well, we got to commit to something. So let's just go left, and what happens, happens.
Would you like to share what you heard, Oscar?
Going to.
Did I hear something?
Yeah, a voice in your head again said, food. He's saying food.
Oh, this time I heard voice.
You guys have heard him say intruder to you, and now he's asking you, food.
Oh no, he seems quite friendly. Maybe a little bit hungry.
He's killing me.
He'll clarify again to you, Oscar. I'm just gonna say it because I don't think y'all can understand the voice I'm trying to give him. Are you food?
Oh. I thought you were just saying food.
He did say food, and now he's clarifying, are you food?
I mean, I wouldn't say I taste delicious. I'm very lean meat. Very tough, very unchewy.
As you say meat, he goes, meats?
You do like protein.
Meat.
This one's a little bit sus, but I think it's pretty cool. He really likes meat.
Make a con save, because you're not exactly clarifying anything for him, so he's gonna do this one to you too. How do we do?
Con save?
Yeah, con save.
15.
15? That's enough. Yep. So you block it, but the voice will go into Athilia. If you know food, bring food?
We can bring you food, absolutely.
Food.
Where are you?
Here.
I feel like we're playing fast food
Here. Maybe if we I mean,
I'll
he
I'll
wants
pull out.
meat. But
He wants meat. I'll just pull out some jerky from my rations and
I
just
don't
hold
know
it
that
out.
either. Sorry.
Sorry, what was that,
Oh,
Tilly?
okay.
What was that?
I realize I don't know that it. Well, he said he likes meat actually, but will he eat? Well, we can try to give him dried meat.
Yeah, if you want. You gonna toss dried meat into the cavern or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, so you toss some dry meat into the crevice, and you'll hear the voice say, fresh.
He wants fresh meat. Yeah.
And you'll just see the jerky get tossed back up.
Ungrateful. I'll pick it back up and start eating it.
Ew, crevice meat.
Oh,
why is it so wet?
Rephrase, rewind, hold up. Different word choice.
I don't know if I should say what I'm thinking because it can hear us.
I'm just gonna start heading over here.
Okay.
It'd be a later problem.
Can you roll a con save, Quentin, as you try to just walk away?
That is 14.
14 is enough. You feel the eyes gaze on you, but then you're able to pass it. So, Oscar,
Let's get moving, guys.
Oscar, you'll hear the voice again. You bring fresh meats. I leave alone.
I mean, are there any goblins in here? Do you like eating goblins?
I eat fresh meat.
We're here to kill people, so.
Do you know there are any goblins in here? I could kill you those goblins and throw them in there.
One goblin told no eat.
But where is he? I say eat.
Don't know. Food?
Would he eat a red brand? Or would he not?
Yeah, we could feed him one of the red brands.
Goblin
Yeah.
it is, and this is why. I find you that goblin.
Goblin said no eat. I eat
Well,
any though.
He doesn't want to eat goblin, he wants human. Or any other fresh meat, not goblin.
you're going to eat goblin, you're going to like it.
I told no eat. I no eat.
Who told you no eat?
Human.
Well, I'm human. I say eat.
You bring
Yes, I bring goblin.
meats.
And yes,
Meats.
I'll even chop it up for you.
That was just between Oscar and him. No one else heard this.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here talking to you myself. You just looking
yeah,
at me
checks out.
talking. This man is
Yeah.
mentally insane. Why he's with us?
Oscar, what are you doing? What are you talking to yourself for? We got something to do here. And I'm just gonna, and I want to go down and keep an eye out just in case there are traps.
Okay. Are you going down the stairs? You said.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and move your tongue. So
I'm
you
I'm
reach
gonna
a,
tell him that I'll bring him meat.
you reach the corner of the hallway where you have a door closed on your left and a door on your right. Both are closed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call to them. You guys coming? As I see, there's
You
no
said
one
that.
behind me.
You said that really loud.
No, never mind.
No, you don't. Did you say that really loud? You stood next to a door and turned around and yelled, "You guys coming?" Just making sure that's what you're doing.
I think I know that he asked for meat, and I can hear enough of what Oscar's saying, and I'm gonna back up slowly and tell him that we'll bring him something, and hope he doesn't try to kill me.
Guys, I can't see. I can't see.
Oh, you can.
You
I don't have
you
a
can see,
torch. Oh, do I have?
You can see
I
Oscar's
can.
torch. So,
You mean?
Quentin.
Okay.
or sorry, Quentin's torch. Down the
You
stairs.
and my name. First it's Lucas and Lance, now it's fucking Oscar and Quentin. Hey, no, at least Lance and Lucas was close.
Everyone's got different names. I'm sorry. Jesus, this guy. Alright. So Quentin, you're by the door. What are you doing?
One on my left.
The door
I'm just
closest
gonna
to you?
let you guys know I'm not looking
Yeah.
so good.
You should have
So
a
we should be
potion,
very
right?
careful.
Oh, y'all didn't buy potions. I offered and y'all didn't buy nothing. I think you got, how many potions y'all got, right?
Well, I wasn't there.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
I took the one. Yeah, I'll just give it to her.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll just give her the
then I can
potion.
do that. I don't have one.
Alright. Well,
Did
if
she
you
just
want to
look-
drink that right now, you can
know?
get the full 10
Or, like-
before anything happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
It's like her life form's being like sucked out, or is it like she has to be like attacked physically, like bruises and shit?
No, that damage was internal. Or psychic, you can call it.
Bleeding on the inside. My pain is
Her
inside.
brain is bleeding.
Sorry, health potions help with all damages.
Mhm.
So Quentin, what are you doing? You opening that door?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it does that. You open the door. Hold on, come on, stop fucking with me. And you see a little room. It's not. There we go. You see a room of bugbears, and they have a goblin with them, and it looks like 3 of them were teasing the goblin as before you open the door. But as you open the door, all attention turns to you, and yeah, they're all looking at you.
Next thing you know, Oscar's right next to the hobgoblin, just fucking teasing the goblin.
Alrighty.
Why did we stop?
Boom, boom. Alright, the bugbear that's standing up will say, well, he'll just let out like a rah, and he'll throw the goblin
I like
on
this.
his bed,
Oh.
and they will all stand up at the ready. So congrats, you're in combat.
Hooray! We're finally here.
Cracking some skulls. I told you it was gonna be a
RP
You
heavy.
said it was gonna be, but we took our merry time getting to it.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure we didn't take any unnecessary damage against what we assumed was 20 humans.
oh sweet, I can just do that. That is a good addition.
I'm pretty sure I took so much damage on both trips here.
I can just click on the initiative button. Boom. Oh, I love that. That's a great button. The torch got in here. Get out of here. Add your initiatives and then we can get this going.
The torch is a mimic.
That actually would be a dope mimic. A torch mimic? Are you kidding me? Let y'all pick it up.
Have you seen the one where it
Bite
takes
your
the
hand.
whole ship?
Good stuff. That's a good
Have you seen where
idea.
the whole-
Hold on to that.
Have you seen the one where it's a whole ship, like the whole ship, the mimic? Like it's a fucking galleon that's a mimic.
I've seen a ship, I've seen a house, and I've seen a mountain mimic. So They're ridiculous. People just make anything a mimic.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
yeah. Sierra needs
that's what Monster House was about. It was a giant house mimic.
I don't know if that's how I'd classify that, but it's kind of not wrong.
It's
So
basically the same thing.
oh yeah, look at that. Sierra's going first. 5, 10, 15, 20. So she uses her movement to get to this side. And she didn't send me any of her spells. I have no idea what she has at the ready, so I guess I'll just pick something random. Alright, so let's just start nice, normal. I don't know what she has at the ready. Let's just do what I think it does. Cool. She will grab who's she standing next to. Oh, let me fix this too. Boom. Now everyone can see it. All right. She will grab Quentin's. What are you using, Quentin? A sword?
Yeah, short sword.
A short sword. She'll grab your short sword and she will cast Green Flame Blade on it. So whenever you do your attack, the green flame will leap to a target creature. A different target creature that's within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to her modifier.
Alright.
Okay. And then that'll be it for her. So first bugbear stands in front of Quentin and rolls his attack. Oops, I don't have them. Alright. He will swing his Morning Star. Does a 19 hit Quentin?
Yes.
The bad roll on damage, doing a whopping 5. Can you handle?
Yeah.
This one won't be able to reach you, but he will use his javelin to throw it at you. Past his companion. Oof. Does I don't think it does. Does a 6 hit? That brings it to your turn, Quentin.
I'm gonna drop the torch, and then I'm gonna hit with the short sword and unarmed. That is a 14 and a 16.
Okay. 14 and a 16. Those 14 misses, the 16 hits. So you miss with your weapon, but you punched them. So you get to do 1d4.
4 damage, and because of my crusher feat, I'm gonna move that bugbear. I'm trying to over to here.
How much damage? How much distance? 5 feet?
Yeah.
Alright. He's going this way?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That'll be my turn.
Right. Oscar, you are up.
Alright.
You can move through companions, not enemies.
Yeah, I'm about to go
5, 10, 15,
right there.
20? 25? Right here?
Yep.
In the middle of it all. Go for it. Who are you hitting?
Goddamn right. The guy off to my, I guess it would be my left.
Okay.
My left.
This guy?
Yeah. No,
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, your direct left or like just on the screen? This guy, far left?
On the screen, yeah.
Okay.
On the screen left.
Okay, go ahead.
Do. 18.
18 hits, yeah.
$13 damage.
13 damage. That is not bad at all for a first hit. Anything else?
Oh. No. Not at this time. Not
I
yet.
recall you have a two-handed weapon, right? Yeah. Great
Yep.
sword. Alright, Athilia, you are up. Do you remember what I said about the wild shape during Jakad?
No.
Remember when you wild shape, the health bar of the wild shaped creature is like on top of yours. So you'd have to lose all the health of the creature before your health comes into play.
Giant from.
You are limited to certain creatures based off they can't have a swim or a climb speed or a fly speed, but you can do anything else. If you're thinking about wild shaping. And you already used one, you have one wild shape left.
Yeah. I'm gonna change. Can I? I'm gonna change into a giant badger.
Giant badger.
I think that or
Cave badger?
two. Sure. If it fits.
Cave badger. Alright, so you have 13 HP. Oh, here we go. Okay. So you're a badger.
And I'm going to go for.
I gave you control over the badger.
I don't want to take Ajax with me, but it looks like I can move both of us. Only. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Gonna open here. I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
This guy?
And yep. I'm gonna try.
Looks like a badger gets
I'm
two
gonna
attacks.
go-
One with a bite, one with its claws.
Yeah. Yeah. I've gotten 10 with
Plus 3. So 13.
Okay.
Yeah, you just
There
use
you
the
go.
badger
That's enough.
stuff straight up. So the bite attack 13 is going to miss. You can do your claw attack now.
another 13.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
That does not hit. So,
Unfortunate.
well, Oscar, you made yourself a professional victim here. Oh no, he only rolled a 8. So, go you. Luckiness. I only get the one attack too. Alright. This one will also step forward and go for Oscar. Oh my god, he rolled a 7. He did worse. Sierra will once again give Quentin Green Flame Blade, and that is it. And that bugbear will also focus on Oscar with a 7, and then the other bugbear is going to go for the badger that walked in. Oh, of course, that hits you. That's a 22, so Oscar gets an 8 and 2 sevens, and you get a 22. I don't know. Seems a little unfair, dice. Alrighty.
My life.
The badger
The dice
takes a total of 8 damage, which means you are still in badger form.
Okay.
There we go. And now it's Oscar's turn. No, Quentin, I lied. Oscar, hold on.
I'm gonna go 5, 10 here. I'm gonna attack this bugbear.
Okay.
That's a 20 and a 13.
Just so you know, as you got closer, the goblin just seems to cower. He's not showing any pose of threat. If you'd like to keep... Oh, wait, can you do your movement? How did you move there?
Do I have to go through here then diagonal?
No, I let diagonal movements through doorways, so if you want to do that.
Yeah, so 5,
Okay.
10.
If you take one more step, you could have advantage.
I could, but I left the torch here and I won't be able to see. Well, unless I can see them.
The torch is on the ground, lighting up 10 feet, plus the torch. This room is lit up, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, 5 here, then I'll hit him with advantage. So then it's a modified 20, 13. A nat 20 and a 19.
Wait, are you attacking twice?
No, you said because
The
I have
sword and the
advantage.
punch, right? So
Yes.
the first
then
two
I rolled
rolls
again.
was a dirty 20
Well,
and something, and then a nat 20 and something, right?
Yeah. The
Okay.
second rolls were my advantage rolls.
Okay, so the dirty 20 hits with the weapon, and then your punch was the nat 20. Is how I'm taking that. Is that correct?
Ah, okay, okay.
Because you rolled 2 dice the first time, so I imagine that was for both your attacks. So you'd want to take the highest numbers of both, which is 20 and nat 20. So the punch gets to do 2d4, and the weapon gets to do, well, it's regular damage. So
Regular damage, but it has the flames on it.
yes. So and that just goes to a different enemy within 5 feet of it. So this bugbear, the flame, as you hit this bugbear with your what do you have, a short sword, the flame will lick off of your sword and it'll go and hit this one in the face, causing 4 damage as he gets his cheek burned.
The short sword did 10 damage. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
And then the crit punch did 2.
2 damage? You rolled 2 ones? Oh.
Yeah, I have 2 ones.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He was already looking really hurt. Now, if you punched a little harder, he would have been down. But that brings us to Oscar.
Alright. So, I'm just gonna finish that guy off.
Which one?
The one that Quentin is attacked.
You do have the badger, and you are already facing the one toward the bed.
Badger.
So, but if you want to, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking because you have the one attack and you have the biggest hit. For now.
For now. But going for that all damage shit.
So which one are you hitting?
I attacked the one directly in front of me.
Okay. So
they seem to have gotten that one.
This one or the one, this one?
Directly below me.
Bottom middle. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Do your attack.
This one.
Yeah.
17.
17 will hit. See, y'all enjoy playing with the doorway. Yeah, as soon as this is over, I'm just going to spend time trying to figure out what happened to the lighting system, because it was working fine, and then it wasn't, so I don't understand.
12 damage.
12 damage, what a hit. That would have been quite a waste on the other guy, I'll tell you that. Now
And
this
then
one
action
also
surge.
doesn't look good at all either. And what's that?
Action surge.
You already have that too. Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
21.
Oh, and you have heavy armor master, so you should have. Well, you haven't taken damage yet. 21 hits.
Yeah. I've been telling you every time.
Yeah.
Because I forgot it the first time.
Yeah. Well, it has to be actual physical damage first off. So.
Yeah.
The other
it has
damage
to
you
be
took wasn't
slashing,
physical.
bludgeoning, or... I was using it hell of a lot with the goblins. That would be 13 damage.
Alright, you kill the bugbear.
These are just big old goblins in my eyes.
No, that is essentially what a bugbear is, so.
Okay.
Good eyes, good eyes. That brings us to the badger.
Probably when I see one.
I'm gonna go again. And I guess I'll do the one in front of me because I can't really move.
Okay.
So I got 15 and 17.
The 17 hits, so your bite hits. Go ahead and do your bite damage before you do a tail damage. Or claw damage, rather.
Okay.
What's your bite damage? So 1d6 plus 1.
Yep, this one. Two.
2 is enough to kill it. Minimal damage is all you needed. So he gets hit by Quentin's sword and gets punched. And as he falls to a knee, still able to stand up, you jump up and bite him in the throat, killing him. You have your movement and your claw attack.
Okay, well.
How are you moving the rabbit at the same time?
I don't know what's happening.
There you go.
Yeah,
Try moving again. There it
There,
goes.
okay. I'm gonna continue with my
Claw
claw
attack.
damage.
Alright, go for it.
Claw attack, yeah. Oh, 20.
A 20?
Such
20 hits.
better luck than I've gotten. Yeah.
Wait, a nat 20?
And then it's... Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, then you get to do double damage, and the claws do 2d4, so you get to do 4d4 plus 2.
Got a 4. 1. 4. 2. 11 plus
8.
1? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, plus 2, you get to double the mod as well, so 13 damage total from a claw. What a claw attack from a badger. That was ridiculous.
Right?
Well, guess what? They're both mad and they're equally apart, so one attack for Oscar. That's a 9, go figure. And then one attack for the badger. Let me
You got
guess.
20.
Oh, actually it's a 7, so you actually are good.
Okay.
These bugbears can't hit the broadside of a barn. 5, 10, and green flame blade on your great sword. And then she'll hold her action. Oh, that's her action, so that's her turn. Quentin, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15.
Alrighty,
Attack this guy.
go for it. You have advantage. Next to your friendly badger.
That is a 23 and a 10.
So the 23 hits. Good news.
What? No. What?
Do you want to throw your punch as well? Go ahead and throw the attack for that.
Oh, I got a 10 on that.
No, you have advantage, so you got a 23 and a 10 for the first attack.
Oh, okay.
You have the friendly badger.
Then that's gonna be a 16.
That's
for
enough to
the-
hit as well. So go ahead and do your sword damage, and then do your punch.
That's gonna be a 8 and a 3.
So 11 damage total.
Yeah.
Not bad. He also, just like the last one, managed to champion through the sword, but as you punch him, he falls to one knee for a second. Oscar, it's your turn to see what happens. Your blade is flamed green right now.
Attacking the guy directly in front of me.
Go for it.
A 19.
19 hits.
15 damage, and then whatever the fire does. What does the fire do again?
So you land a solid hit against this guy, and as your sword makes contact with the bugbear, the green flame leaps off the sword and smacks the other one for 4 damage, which is enough to knock him dead. Alright. He's the one last bugbear is not looking good, and it's the badger's turn once again.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
There's a nice opening right behind him for advantage.
Double team him.
Yeah. Do that.
Alright, so she'll make her movement there. And then your bite and claw attacks, please.
I rolled a 6.
With advantage?
Minute.
With advantage? You rolled a 6 with advantage is the question.
Yeah.
Okay, well that misses. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Nope.
I mean, it happens. Huh?
Okay, 16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
So you can get them with your claw attack. That's 2d4 plus 1.
Six.
6 damage. Not terrible. He does not look good as you claw him in the back. And he just... Roar! And then he goes to swing one more time at Oscar. Alright, does a 19 hit?
I refuse.
Oscar's taking something this time, guys. Who would have thought? Possibility was there. All these swings, finally. The last swing he's got.
Do 3 damage. Do it.
No,
Do 3 damage.
1 max and 1 min, so that's 11 damage minus 3, so 8 damage. Thanks to your feat. And Sierra, let's just do a nice. Why not? Let's just do a firebolt, nice and classic. Alright, and that is a ranged spell attack. That's gonna hit. And it does 1d10 damage. And Sierra finishes off the fight with a firebolt to the face. Badger. Just so you know, the wild shape will last for a full hour if you want to stay in your badger form for right now.
I'm gonna stay this way, but I'm counting on Quentin to make sure the goblin doesn't die.
Yeah, I'm gonna Once the bugbear goes down, I'm gonna go right to the goblin, and then I'm just gonna clasp him on the shoulder, like, why are you here? Where'd you come from?
As you guys start approaching the goblin, he lets out a startled noise. No! And as you grab him and inquire and say, I don't want to be here, sir. I just.
If, if you tell me what I want to know, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Where are you from?
The outside? I don't know the land, sir.
Do you know why they brought you here?
To, to, to serve the bugbears.
What do the bugbears do here?
What was the question?
What do the bugbears do here?
They 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 defended it. They fed the thing in the crevice.
What's the thing in the crevice?
I don't know. They said they'll feed me if I don't listen.
What are, what do you know about these bugbears? What do they do?
They, they, they fought things and that's it. They they were protection.
Protection for what?
The the red breads. The red scarf people.
Do you know what they're doing?
I no I don't even want to be here. They just forced me to help them.
Uh, do you know? Do you know a dwarf, rock seeker? Have you heard that name?
I can't say I have, but it, is that you?
No, it's someone I'm looking. It's someone that's missing.
I just want to leave if that's an option or I just don't want to be fed to the thing.
Are you sure you don't know anything about what's going on? You just like what all did you do in their service?
Well, they 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 said they said I'm gonna be their messenger to the castle. That the other
What
goblins,
castle?
the Cragmaw one. The leader of goblins in this area. We all listen to him.
The Cragmaw Castle, where is filled with goblins. What are they doing?
I I don't know, but I
Where is Cragmaw Castle?
it's somewhere north of the city in the forest. I don't know. I was the berry collector. I just brought the berries to the group, and I was part of the hideout.
Which hideout?
It's the one y'all cleared out, just so you know. You would know the hideout.
Okay. When you were in that hideout, what? Uh, I know for a fact that the hideout you were at, our boss, Rockseeker, was captured along with his guard. Where did that dwarf go?
Well, if they didn't go to the hideout, then they went to the castle. It's the only two places we really have around here.
So if I let you go, what's preventing you from going back to Cragmaw Castle, where we're probably going to find you again?
He tries to pretend the faints, but he very badly acted it.
Well, Oscar.
He rolled a 4 on his performance. Didn't do so hot. Didn't do so...
I'm just gonna look at Oscar and say, "Well, it seems he needs to go to bed." And then I'm just gonna mouth out, throw him in the crevice.
You didn't say that out loud, right? You just did the go to bed part?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I emphasize "go to bed" to make him think it's like, "Oh, good, they're gonna leave me alone."
Oscar, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're right. Good thing. But I'd basically just nod, walk up, and be like, "All right."
As soon as you guys pick him up and start heading out, he'll say,
Oh no, I'm grabbing the full face. Like I'm basically taking my whole palm and crunching his head and like holding him up.
he'll have his eyes will bug wide and he'll just start flailing and okay.
Trust me, you either want to stay awake or I can fucking break your bones now. Which one would you rather have?
He'll kind of grasp at your hand. Recovering his mouth, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna start taking him over to the pit. I'll grab the flame too.
He'll try and put his arms out to stop in the doorway.
Are you sure he has enough strength to stop me from making him go through?
It only works for like half a second, and then you push him out. He'll just okay.
Listen, it's nothing real personal. I think it's a lot of personal, actually. I really hate your kind.
Are you gonna uncover his mouth at all, or you just?
No. I'm just talking shit to him, holding him by one hand, just essentially almost crushing his skull.
Ophelia, are you gonna let him just walk out with the goblin like that, or? You can't talk in your form, but you can do other things.
Yeah, I think I am going to try to block the door. I guess I'm bigger than both of them.
You're like the same size. Like a badger is like a good. Like if they stand up, they're like 3.5 feet tall, 4 feet tall. So.
You're about the size of the goblin.
Yeah. So. If you wanted to block the doorway, you can totally do that.
Fair enough.
Where's your?
I can't move.
Where's your thing at?
On the bed.
It's behind the bunny.
No, she's with the bunny.
Where'd the badger go?
She's here. I can see her, but I cannot touch her at all. Well,
I don't even see it. Where's the badger at?
Badger's gone.
it's right there where Ajax just was, but I guess it's not there.
No, it's definitely
Yeah,
not.
it's no
Here, I'll
longer
just
there.
give you a new one, I guess. It's weird that it just disappeared on me, but
I think Ethel's thoughts are like wondering if they're the bad guys for like the 100th time. Just like, oh no.
13.
It's a goblin.
It's a goblin.
And how much damage did you take?
Maybe
8,
that's
right?
trauma.
Took 8 damage from that fight, right? So
Yeah.
minus 8. Okay, there you go. I'll put your token where you want it. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, the badger blocks the door
Can
before
you
you
move
leave
me
with
to
the
the door
goblin.
for...
I did. You're blocking the door.
And I'm just gonna shake my head.
Sarah will
That's
also
okay.
put her hand on your shoulder before you leave with the goblin and shake her head. I know she wouldn't approve, so.
Seems we have 2 votes against us.
Well,
Mhm.
if you guys think he ain't gonna do it, but just know, if you show up at your castle, you're gonna die.
When
And
you
before
put
you,
when you put them down. Go ahead.
Before he lets him go, I'm just gonna go to that goblin. You are very lucky that someone asked that you stay alive. Very lucky. You better not waste this opportunity. And if anything, if you want, not to die, you ought to stay out of the out of Crag Castle, and when you go back into town and talk to a shrine maiden. She was the only one who was interested in your life. So if you're gonna do anything after this, go thank her.
As you put him down, he'll say, "I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I just need some protection, and I didn't know it would go that way. Here, let me show you this." And he'll go to one of the fallen bugbears and open up its satchel. This one keeps the rewards that they get. He was in charge. And he'll scamper back onto the bed.
So
In the pouch you find 13 silver, and a few. You find 4 semi-precious stones. There's also a iron key inside there as well.
Well, while he does that, I'm gonna chop up some of the fucking bugbear, like arms and legs. I'm gonna look on. I promised the thing in the cabin that I would bring him fresh meat. So
I'm gonna ask the goblin, where's the key? Where's the door to this key?
That key works on all doors. It's the red brand skeleton key. All leaders have one.
Wait, as in there's more red brand than this?
These are just the protectors, which I guess you'll be fine since they're dead now.
All right.
Said all leaders.
Are you going to escort me out of here?
don't push your luck.
You can easily make your way out. Make your way out. Just head out the cave, go into the village, and right in the middle of it is a shrine, and there will be a shrine man. Go thank her because she's the only reason why you're alive.
Listen, I'm willing to turn a new leaf. But I'm not leaving as long as that thing's in the crevice. I'm gonna need help.
I'm just dragging bodies out at this point. Like, I'm just like I picked up the torch and I'm like,
Yeah, they seem to have
bed sheets, and I'm gonna put all the bodies on top of it. I'm just gonna like tie it up a little bit and like drag it up the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, I found some bugbear for you. The goblin, yeah, no eat, but you got all these. A lot more meat, a lot more flavor. I'm gonna toss it in there.
Meat. And then you just start hearing crunches as bites are starting to be taken out from the things that you tossed down there.
We did a good thing today.
Yeah, I'll just tell the
What'd he say?
Bring more.
Alright.
Just to you, Oscar.
But we'll kill more in here, and then we'll kill everybody in here, and you get to eat everybody that was in here that told you you couldn't eat.
Big promise.
But no kill goblin. Now you leave the goblin alone, and we kill everybody up top, and we bring the bodies down here. At least I will.
No goblin.
No
Everything
goblin.
else.
Yeah.
Safe.
Alright. Can't believe I'm protecting a goblin.
Quentin, he said he's willing to turn over a new leaf. Are you gonna do anything with that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on. Yeah, you better. You better. And then I'm gonna assume things are fine in there. Then I'm gonna escort him out. And
Yeah, I
then
can't with you.
I say what? And I'll tell him once you're out of the cave, go straight into town. Tell them you're not gonna do anything. Go to that Tride Maiden and thank her for saving your life,
Okay.
and that you're
Okay.
willing to turn over a new leaf
I, oh, oh,
because you are very, very lucky.
okay. Droop, do that. Droop, go and do that. He'll very cautiously start walking out, peering around the corner. As he reaches the top of the stairs, he just books it. Oops, wrong one. He just books it. Ah!
I'll kill him later. Somewhere in the future, I'm sure I'm gonna run into him again. Once a goblin, always a goblin.
Their fault for being bored.
How dare you exist in my existence? I don't appreciate that. Alright.
I'll look at the badger and be like, "You lucky, we're friends."
It's very happy with
Otherwise, I
herself.
would have listened.
Would you guys like to regroup before you move forward, or what would you like to do here? That music is super loud. I was like, man, this music is crazy loud.
What time do we have left?
It's 1:10, so I'm just giving y'all a chance to regroup before we close up.
Yeah, let's regroup.
I will suggest that we can kind of fortify that little room right there in case we do want to take like a short rest or something.
Great place for the
Yeah.
rabbit. You guys got beds. Boom.
Exactly.
No more bugbear corpses.
Yeah, cleared it out. Although there is
Place fit
plenty
for a
of blood
king.
in there now because you decided to chop up the bodies before leaving, so
Not my fault.
the smell of
Not
blood
a-
permeates the room now.
It's their fault for having blood.
And the horrid odor of bugbears also. Just so that y'all know exactly what you're looking at in that room, this is a barrack that contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. The smell of the unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air, along with the new tinge of blood from the combat and the cutting. Uh, those bugbears are now gone, and so is the goblin. Um, and yeah, so you guys have cleared out this first room and made friends with whatever's in the crevice by agreeing to give it meat for safe passage.
Oh, and before we take the rest, I'm going to pick up the torch I dropped outside the door.
I thought you were already holding it. That's how you dragged the bugbear pieces
Yeah,
in.
Oscar picked it up.
Oh, he took it? Okay,
Yeah, Oscar used it so he could see the crevice and stuff.
got
So
it.
Oscar has it with him already. So yeah, Athelia, you still have like 50 minutes as a bugbear, given that you don't run into combat
Badger.
and lose it or whatever. Yeah, Badger. Sorry, I said
I'll,
bugbear. You wish you could be a
can I
bugbear.
ask one question though? After a short rest, I regain my ability to.
I think it's a long rest for druids, unless you are a certain
Okay.
circle. Let me double check it though. Oh no, yeah, you regain after a short or long rest. It does, yeah. So,
Even if I'm staying like this for now, right?
yeah, you can stay like that for now and fill it out. I don't think y'all are going into
Okay.
your. I don't think you're going into being a short rest right now. I think y'all are going to continue, but we're wrapping up, so you guys were just
Okay.
regrouping in the room, and I guess you agreed to make this your short rest room whenever it comes time for a short rest.
Yep.
All right. Anyone want
Sounds
to do
good.
anything else before we close out?
Mm,
If not,
Nope.
hopefully next week we will have Sierra, so it's not just me doing cantrips. But I don't want to use any of her spell slots, so. But all right. that'll be it for the week. I thought that was really good. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream.